attractive, confident, and magnetic am I gonna feel today? Let me check my app for that. I can't tell you how many coaching clients over the years have started our calls with, oh my God, I was so emotional this week, I'm getting my period, or they've told me that, they yelled at their boyfriend during a certain phase of their cycle, or they've told me, I don't feel as attractive right now. And so much of that comes down to hormones. And when you're dating or trying to have the best love life possible, you want to feel attractive. And one thing you can do for that is to harness the power of your hormones. When you really understand what's happening through your cycle, day by day and week by week, you can understand which hormones are giving you a boost. So there's different things you can be doing during different days of your cycle to maximize your dating, maximize your feeling of attractiveness, and ultimately have the best relationships possible. If you didn't know, I'm going to share with you some of what happens week by week as you go through your cycle. Where I found out all this incredible info is through an app called The Agenda, best cycle tracking app that I've ever found because it gives you so much information. So week 1, which is the follicular phase, which is typically days 1 through 7, that's all about fresh starts, setting intentions. That would be the best time for you to set an intention about your dating life. What are you dreaming of? What do you want to call forth, the new thing? Set your intention during the follicular phase because that's when the energy is the best. According to The Agenda, it's a really good idea to schedule dates during this phase because you're confident, you want to try new outfits, you want to go out there and flirt. If you bought a new dress and you want to try out a new look on a date, this is the perfect week to do it. Week 2 is your magnetic time. This is typically the peak week for attractiveness and magnetic energy. You actually might feel like you're more attractive during week 2, which is the ovulation phase, and also people might find you more attractive too. So if you're on the hunt for dates or just with your man, you might notice like you're actually getting checked out a little bit more. According to The Agenda, week 2 is your power week. So during ovulation is when you might start to feel a little bit more charismatic, more powerful, more magnetic. They say that this is the best time for first dates because literally the person you're going on a date with might actually find you more attractive during this week and you will probably feel more attractive too. It's also a time for bold moves in your relationship. So you might want to flirt with your partner if you want to initiate sex, if you want to try something new. Ovulation week, week 2 is a great week to do it. Estrogen is peaking, your testosterone is dipping slightly, and that may increase your feelings of sexual desire and confidence, and men may be picking up on this. And then we have week 3, which is the luteal phase. So that's typically days 15 to 21. This is all about nesting, okay? You might feel pulled to go a little bit more inward. According to The Agenda, progesterone is rising and estrogen is starting to dip. So that's gonna make you wanna focus more on deeper connections. This might not be the week to be going on a date every single night, but instead maybe you just wanna foster that one connection that you've met that feels really good. During this week, The Agenda recommends planning cozy, intimate dates. And also it's a really good time to speak up for your needs because you're going a little bit inward. You might be more aware of what you're feeling. So during the luteal phase, that might be where you want to use your communication skills, speak up in relationships, set boundaries, really ask for what you need because your hormones may be making you a little bit more naturally in touch with your emotions. And then week 4, which is the one that most women talk to me about, and they're like, oh my God, I acted a little bit crazy with the guy I was dating. That's the premenstrual phase, okay? Typically days 22 to 28, and what the agenda recommends here is a lot of sensitivity, a lot of self-care. Estrogen and progesterone are falling during this week, which may lead to you feeling more sensitive, okay? So things may get on your nerves more. This is the week where you really have to watch out, not fighting with your man, even though your hormones are making you want to, not sending the reactive text to the person you're dating because you just feel so emotional and sensitive and you want to cry. The agenda recommends, if you can, really avoiding high stress situations. Don't focus outward on fighting with them or being irritated with them, anyone out there. Focus on self-care, taking care of yourself. That's gonna give you the energy you need to hopefully manage your emotions in the right way and be less emotionally reactive. I'm such a big fan of learning how to work with your hormones to maximize your dating life and your relationship life. For me, just being able to open up the app and go, oh my God, okay, this is why I'm feeling this way. Like the hormones are here today, or this is why I'm feeling more attractive today. The hormones are here today, or this is why I'm feeling horrible and low. The hormones are here today. There's such a relief in understanding that hormones do play a big role in how you feel. Sometimes just having that knowledge, like it makes it all okay instead of sitting there going, why am I feeling this way? Why am I feeling this way? What's wrong? I can open the app and I'm like, oh, I know exactly why I'm feeling this way. I plan my month around my cycle because I want to use my hormones to maximize my everyday life. For women who are dating, it's so smart to be able to check your app and understand, like, is this a good day to go on a date? Are the hormones aligned? Am I going to feel great? Maybe I should push the date for a week because in this phase, I'm not going to feel like going out. The bottom line is there are certain days during your cycle where you're going to feel attractive. You're going to feel confident. You're going to feel powerful. You're going to feel magnetic. Why not use those days to maximize getting every single thing you want? There are certain days in your cycle where you're not going to feel so good, where you're going to feel sensitive, where you're going to want to go inward. Why not use those days for self-care? I love the Agenda. It is truly the best cycle tracking app I have ever found. And the founders are women who absolutely care. I've met them personally. They are so passionate about their mission, and it just makes me feel so good to support women like them. So download the Agenda right now. The link is here. You're going to be blown away by how much information is in there to maximize your cycle, utilize your hormones to your benefit, really understand yourself, really understand how to relate with dates and your partner in the best way so you can use your hormones for your good instead of having them rule you and you're like, oh my God, why am I feeling this way? I promise you, you look in that app, you're going to understand exactly why you're feeling this way. And they also give you so many tips on what you should do on each day based on where you're at in your cycle. I cannot recommend the Agenda enough. I have it. I use it. I love it. I know you're going to love it too. So go ahead and download it right now. And let's be women who are really smart about how to maximize our cycles and our hormones to our best benefit. I want to show you inside of my app on my phone. So you can see in here in the Agenda, it's telling me ovulation. It's telling me that I may have energy levels peaking today and that I may feel the most confidence during this phase. And look at that. Great day for photo and video shoots, which is exactly why I'm filming this video today, so I can be in the best possible energy. This is so useful to understand what I may be feeling on each day based on where I'm at in the cycle and also what I should do. So it's telling me right now might be a good time to socialize. Knowing this, I might go to an event today versus staying in at another time. You can also go back and see how you may have been feeling on past days. So I clicked when I was having my menstrual cycle, and you can see it's telling me I might feel drained and uncomfortable. Yep, exactly how I felt on that day, on the first day of my cycle. But also it's telling you might have heightened intuition. So what a great day to actually go within. Now you can also put your energy in here daily so you can track over time. So I did today, I'm feeling high energy. What's my mind like? I'm happy. I'm focused. I am confident. You can see what are you feeling in your body. So today I said I'm feeling fantastic. I'm also feeling a little bit hungry, which tends to happen to me during this phase. And then you can put a little note in there. So over time, you can really understand yourself through your hormones and through your cycle. So I wrote, I filmed a lot of videos today and felt beautiful. So that's letting me know, okay, these are good days to film. Can you see how I could plan my life around this once I start to understand the cycles? I absolutely love this app.